Hey everybody. Hello. Hello. I hope you all had a good Christmas. It is the 26th. Um I hope you're all doing well. Um so uh this week's streams are gonna be a little um I don't know, off schedule or whatever. So um I don't know how I hope the lighting's okay. I can't do much else about it. This Razer Keo, the Razer Keo X doesn't have a ring light. My old Razer Keo did. They don't make that one anymore. So this one, we're stuck with the lighting from the one light bulb on my ceiling. Um, but so hopefully it's okay. Um, so tonight we're opening up a MetaZoo Seance booster box. Um, that's what we're doing tonight. Where's Bud? Um, so it's been a while since we opened cards on stream. I think last time we did it, my the camera died. I love sick. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Um, yeah, I hope you all had a good holiday. Um, I'm very excited to open this. Um, I we've opened Seance, the Seance set on stream before. We've opened a spell book. That was years ago, and last year or 2 years ago, we opened like 60 booster packs. It was like a 7 or 9 hour stream. Because we went over every card. Um, whoa, at least one. Okay, that was weird. There was some artifacting on the screen. Okay. Don't know what was going on there with with that. But yeah. So we're gonna put the booster box, and hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully everything goes well. I guess we'll find out. How you doing, Lovesick? How you doing? But yeah, this was one of my Christmas gifts this year. So if if you don't know anything about MetaZoo, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. It's a dead card game, or at least this run of MetaZoo is dead. Um, Hold on, sorry, I'm just pulling up chat on my phone. Um, okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. I just feel a little out of practice. We haven't streamed in 2 days, so feel a little rusty. Um, so MetaZoo is a trading card game where you summon and fight with cryptids. It's basically it plays pretty much just like Magic the Gathering, uh, but like a Magic the Gathering silver border set. It's called MetaZoo because um, the meta is like the cards break the fourth wall. They have fourth wall effects. There's a Jackalope card that can't attack if there's a drink of water within eyesight. Stuff like that. Specific if you're playing on specific dates or in particular areas known for wildfires, stuff like that. It's pretty janky. It is. The game is very swingy as well. If you fall behind in tempo, it's very hard to catch up or stop your opponent really at all. But this is a seance. This is the fifth MetaZoo set, and this set in particular, uh, the boxes are mappable. So this box is sealed. It is sealed, but they the set was mappable by the case. In that, um, if you don't know, mapping means like in it'll mapping, means the set or the box, the packs. You can, by opening a handful, you can tell or um, where the hollows are in the box, like which specific pack. If the packs are collated in a particular way. So with Seance, if you were to buy a case of Seance and open the box with all the booster boxes in it, take the first box, the top box, open it, and take out the four packs with each one of each pack art. Open them all, and if none of them have a foil in it, that box and probably the case is just, there's no hollows in them at all. And if they do have a full hollow in it, every pack with that art in the case will have a hollow in it. So this box is sealed. So, and it came from Amazon and not eBay. So I don't know where it came from exactly. So I don't know if this box has been mapped or if it's left over from a mapped case. So there's a chance we get no hollows at all, which would suck because uh, we've opened 60 packs of Seance that were mapped. They were just loose packs that I bought on eBay because there was like 60 booster packs. Like, heck yeah, I just want to open packs. And we opened a bunch. That stream was really long. And hopefully the audio's up. Let me do this real quick. Oops. Okay, hopefully the audio's okay. Up anymore? If it was, um, uh, yeah. So it's a it's a little, I'm a little worried. But if it has hollows in it, if it just has a hollow, I'll be happy. Because I don't have too many hollows. The only foils I have from Seance are from Spellbook, which is like their versions of Elite Trainer boxes with 10 packs, sleeves, and all that stuff. And those have hollows in them. Or at least the one I did had hollows. So, yeah, we'll see if this box is uh mapped. We'll find out. Yeah. But I'm also very excited because I haven't opened cards in a while, especially MetaZoo. Um, I'm just excited. So hopefully the stream goes well. There's no scuff. We'll find out. Hey Mercury, good to see you, sweetheart. I don't know if you can hear me. We're in the middle of an ad break, but congrats on getting first. Also, this camera does not have as long a cord as my old Razer Kio did. The Razer Kio X is long enough, like it reaches far enough, but it's like it doesn't droop. It's not long enough to droop. So I'm trying. If the camera suddenly goes like this. Sorry, it's because I can't help it. The cord's very short. Anyway, let's get the plastic off the box real quick. Yeah, I hope you all had a good holiday. Hi, Ninetail. Sorry about the open. Open. Oh, and there's no background music or anything because I don't want to get smacked by the copyright overlords. I do have some music that Lexi made for me, but I'd have to loop it, and it's like a minute long, which is just fine. Lexi made it for free because they wanted to, and it's very good music. But Drive you guys crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is my first ever Seance box. I don't think I've opened Seance booster box. But hi Mercury, congrats on getting first. Hi Ninetail, how are you, sweetheart? I hope you guys had good Christmases, the holiday. Yes. It will be okay. I'm be doing a lot of yapping anyway. Okay. It might just be a little scuffed. Okay, and there's no box topper. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna look at the size of the box first. So, back down. So, whoop, very shiny box. There's the front. Sorry about the shaky cam. There's the side. That's a ghost dog, I think. I think it has another title. The back. And sorry about the shaky cam. Can't read that from here. Yeah, there's the booster box. When I open it, it's 36 packs with 12 cards pack. 2 of them being the equivalent of lands token. So that's what that looks like. So if we take the top 4 packs, over here. So if we take the first top 4 pack arts, if there's a foil in one of these, then we know there's foils in the box. If there's no foils in any of these, the box is only going to have reverse hollows. In their art, there's 8 rares in this set that only come in full hollow. So, and they have absurd pull rates. So, yeah, we're just gonna go. And so when we've opened cards before, I'll read the card. And we've done that. That's why the stream where we opened 60 packs of Seance was like 8 hours long. Because we read every card. I don't think I'm gonna do that. We'll maybe read the rares, or anything cool or interesting. We're not gonna read every card because that's just going to take way too long. And yeah. So anyway, here's the first art. This is some demon guy. I can't remember what his name is. What the card name is. Here's the back. And this is every single elemental type in MetaZoo. Water, spirit, colorless, lightning. I don't know why colors isn't. Light, frost, forest, fire, earth, dark, and cosmic. And then there's really tiny flavor text here. Howling wind, whispers in the air. The great seance is upon us. MetaZoo Seance brings the haunted carnival to you. Caravan lights dance around the mountain trails and over the hills out of view. Grab your coat and head out into the night. We're all waiting for you. Probably my cadence is off. The carnival lights point up towards the sky, and the spirits run the show. Form contracts with some, steer clear of others, and get your fortune read with tarot. Mediums and seers, witches and demons, nothing is off the table. But stay close to the light and out of the shadow, or it could prove to be quite fatal. And there's more text here. MetaZoo Cryptid Nation is a cryptid-themed TCG for 2 to 4 players. Players assume the role of casters, their decks representing spellbooks from which they cast powerful spells, summon ancient artifacts, and form contracts with the beloved cryptids to aid them in the arena. Be wary of your surroundings, though. The environment around the arena has the potential to strengthen your beasties or even weaken your spells. 1 in 36 cards are holographic, 2 in 36 cards are reverse holographic. That's completely off because of how they collated these boxes. Um, so these first 4 packs are going to tell us if this box is from a mapped case. I imagine it is. This box was like $16 because no one was buying these because they're mappable. I don't remember the pack trick, so we're just going to go with the the pack. Find out. This is Black Masses. Probably the most gruesome art. I don't know if I'm going to show this for very long. I only have one copy of this card, so um, cool. I was wondering if we'd get another one. We're just and I don't. We'd read the cards, but it would take us way too long. I might read them if they have as little text as this. Um, so this is an example of a fourth wall effect. The little star symbol on the card means it's a fourth wall. So you must say, "I can't hear you" to contract this page. Contract means playing it. Uh, nullify all sound-related fourth wall effects until the end of your next turn. Pretty good. And you can have 2 in your deck. The MetaZoo also has this thing where Magic has a playset of 4, Yu-Gi-Oh has a playset of 3. MetaZoo, they're card specific, so EVP has a playset of 2. Forged Pages has a playset of 3. If I recall, this card's kind of good. Anytime a spell, potion, or Terra Pages contracted. So Terra Pages are we'll see one in the back of the pack. But they emulate fourth wall environments. So if you're playing a deck full of fish monsters, but you're not playing near the ocean or a river or a lake or anything, you can play a Lake Terra card, and that will, and then the game state will act as if you are playing near a lake. Were you able to pull the jackalope? I am. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I can. It'd take me a bit to pull one out to show you. Um, uh, it's not in this set, unfortunately. It's in Wilderness. I can go and get my card boxes down off my shelf, but there is a jackalope card. There is. It's a little gray rabbit with horns and red beady eyes. It's not cute like you are. It's a little cute. There's a chibi jackalope card. There's a card with baby jackalopes on it that power up your other jackalopes, your adult regular. So I've attempted to build a jackalope deck. I haven't actually gone through with it though. um, but yeah. Um, later, if you want to remind me or something, Mercury, I will go through and I'll take a picture of one, and I'll at you on Blue Sky or something. When when I remember. After I open the box, I'm gonna have to go through and sort out the comments and stuff I already have playsets of, so it's fine. I can definitely show you what it looks like later. And this is the moon. So one of the cycles in this set are tarot themed cards. To play these, in some cases, you have to reveal the related tarot card out of a tarot deck. Or you'd show them this one, just as if the full moon symbol with the wolf, one of the moon, full moon. So if the full moon is out, you can play this spell at any time. The next beastie you contract this turn has fear. Fear is this trait symbol, the angry face. When you summon a monster with the fear trait, you get to target another beast, flip a coin, and if you get heads, it goes back to your opponent's hand. So fear can be pretty mean. Until the end of the next turn, select an opposing beastie as a target for fear when the next opposing beast contract. Um, that's just a delayed fear trigger. I'm a little hold on. My reading comprehension. Hold on. opposing beastie as the target for a scared fear when the next opposing beastie. Okay, so that lets you get fear off. When that does those do the same thing. I'm a little confused. This card doesn't seem very good. But there's Mothman and this Giovanni bootleg Giovanni guy. His name is Indrid Cold. He is the big bad guy. MetaZoo. His partner Cryptid. His partner Beast Mothman. We're in our uncommons now. The Cement Worm. The worm cards are actually really good. So there's Cement Worm and Ice Worm. Ice Worm lets you pull ice worms out of your deck and into your hand, and then you can play more of them. And Cement Worms are just kind of nasty, mean little guys. Well, he's active. Beastie's this boot symbol with wings is basically just haste in Magic the Gathering. So they enter and then they can tap or attack or whatever. Cement Worm turns that off. So that's really mean because he's made of cement, so he's like booping them down, I guess. And his attack effect locks down monsters, keeps them from untapping until the end of your next turn. So he's a really good control card. So is Ice Worm. It's actually a pretty nasty little archetype. Sam's Cryptid Cam is really fun. I'm talking about every card. I'm not reading them. I guess maybe that's the same thing. Cryptid Cam lets you make token copies of your any. I think it's your opponent's monsters, or maybe your monsters too. So this is a really good card too. This symbol, the little spike thing here, that's Flash. It basically does the same thing as Fear. Oh, Flash bounce them back to the hand, and Fear is when they attack. It bounces. I don't remember. I think Fear and Flash are basically the same thing. Another tarot card. We got 3 1 pack. One's uncommon. The bear trap symbol means it's a trap, which you play face down underneath another card, typically a monster card, and when that monster is attacked, in response, you flip the trap card underneath, pay its cost. So it has a flip effect. Reveal the Fool Tarot card to an opponent to cast this spell. If the spell was under a beastie, that beastie is now considered under control of target opposing caster until the end of the next turn. Then attacking beastie is considered under your control. So it lets you swap control of monsters. Okay, so you put this under maybe not your good guy, because you don't want to give your good monsters to your opponent, but it has some niche uses probably there. Oh, or if it's not used as a trap and you just flip it yourself, you may scream, "You fool!" to deal 10 damage to target beastie. This card's okay. I don't see myself using. Okay, we have a reverse hollow, which is not a good sign. Maybe there's a hollow behind it. This is the black helicopter. Hi CJ, how you doing? Seance is the first set that introduced multicolored cards. So this card is a dark and a cosmic. Come on, camera. Focus. 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 Come on. Yeah. It's not exactly like me. Okay, so there's a reverse. And then our rare is Kate Jones. I have plenty of. So no hollow. No hollow, at least in the Demon Guy pack art. So cool. This is a spirit and flame element guy. Oh, it's a spirit. Behind him there in the art is a Ghost Train. I don't know. I don't think there's a Ghost Train card in this set. I don't think there is. When you summon him, you get to search your deck and all your graveyards for a Ghost Train. And you can tap him to use his cannonball power to send a beastie you control to your afterlife, which is basically the banishment zone or exile. Target opposing casters dealt 1. Spirits typically do a lot with um, banishing and stuff like that. Here's our token, Cisco Robot token. Um, there's actually some regular rares in this set I don't have like a whole playset of, so there's some that I would be happy to see. Um, and there's a whoops, there's a Terra page. This is what a Terra page looks like. Just a full art card. This symbol means sun's or dawn. So you play this, and then going forward, as long as this card's in play, the game state treats it as if dawn is you're playing during dawn. These are the resource cards. Auras. This is the Earth aura of the set. I like this art. I I picture it as you laying on the floor of a cave, kind of like a gazer beam in The Incredibles, type of thing. In this case, or it's like that meme where like this hole was made for me, or whatever, whatever that meme is. That was the first pack. No foil, which isn't a good sign. Have 3 more to go. That means all packs in the box with this art do not have hollows in them. So, yippee! So the pack trick is just 3. But, no, it doesn't really for this, just the token. Era. Anyway, how you doing, CJ? How you doing? Okay. Here we go. Bay Rum. Little potion card. Bay Rum, I think is okay. Not amazingly playable. I mean, it's common, but it gives you some recovers some health and gives you some protection against status effects. That's good. Or you use it to do some damage, and then remove a status effect. Diebook box is fun. I don't know the story behind the Diebook box, but it makes a really big monster token, 800 life and 50 damage attack. That's pretty good, especially for 3 aura or mana. Um, yeah, and you can even block with this artifact. So artifacts typically have HP values as well, so they can be targets of attacks. So you can block with it. It has 90 HP, so it can soak up a lot of damage. And when it dies, when the artifact is destroyed, you get an 80 life point, 50 damage attack token, which is pretty good. And then this symbol right here, the little exploding guy, means you can tap it to destroy it yourself. So this card's actually really nice. There is a Diebook token. I hope I'm saying that right. Hope I'm saying that right. We'll see if we get a Diebook token. We have Static Attraction. I think I actually need more of these. So I don't know this beastie's name, this lightning horse. But that's a squirrel, I think, and then that's a bourgeoisie bird. The bird drone, because haha, birds are drones. This is just some support for spirit and lightning decks. The set did a lot of that. I haven't actually tried building a. Here's another tarot card. This is the Hierophant. This lets you place up to 2 beasties from each caster's respective limbo into their afterlife. So it moves your beasties from the graveyard to the banishment zone. And there's a lot of spirit creatures and spells that do damage equal to like their damage is multiplied by the amount of creatures in the afterlife or banishment zone. So that's actually pretty good. Or it lets you destroy a special Terra. So we saw Dawn earlier. There's special Terra like Christmas Eve that makes it the month of December as long as it's active. All Hallows Eve, which October, stuff like that. So, and there's other ones. other effects. Those are just off the top of my head. Okay, we pulled a black dog out of the black dog pack. So this guy is like so he is the spirit symbol. The spirit symbol is basically shroud or shadow in magic, where they can only be blocked or attacked or damaged by other things. Shadow, um, essentially. So if you don't have any spirit creatures in your deck and your opponent has, they're basically invisible and can't. It's very hard to deal with them. You can use spot removal and things like that and board wipes, but can't block them. And when you summon him, if a crystal ball is within eyesight, you choose the result on the next coin flip. So cool. And also, if this is the third page you've contracted with Black Dog in its name, this turn target beastie is dealt 60 damage. And he is a 1-drop. So, and you can have 6, so you could get that effect off twice with your deck. There is a card in the Wilderness set just called Black Dog, which is also a spirit, but that costs 2 mana. So that also, there's some synergy with that guy. And his attack effect, you may place a beastie from your limbo into your afterlife. So, more synergy with putting stuff in the banishment zone to power up your other spirits. And he's a good card. He's good. And then we have a fetish artifact. Fetish is not the spicy way, but fetish can also refer to an item of particular interest for a person and thing. In this case, it's a Mothman necklace. It's an artifact with 10 life points. It has the spirit trait, so you don't see that too often. So it can only be attacked by by creatures with spirit, but it has 10 life points. Well, it's active. Spirit beasties are dealt 10 less damage from cosmic spells, so that's kind of cool. And you can tap it to do Veil Golem. Target a beastie in the arena, pay that beastie's aura cost with any aura and awaken this artifact. This artifact is now considered. Okay, so you can use it to make a copy of an opponent's monster until the end of the next turn. So it basically does what the Cryptid Camera does, except that makes tokens, photograph tokens of other monsters. This just turns into the monster itself. I'd rather play the camera, but I mean, this gives your spirits a little more protection against cosmic spell. We have seen a cosmic card. Moon tarot card. This is the Temperance tarot card. This one lets you counter a spell, reveal it back into your opponent's deck, or if that spell is a dark or spirit spell, place the effect text of that spell with the effect places page into the afterlife. So it's just a counter spell, and it's a hate spell against dark and spirit decks. So not too bad. And reverse here is Cement Worm. So that's what gives us a little better view of the foiling. You can see there's an eye symbol in there, and there's also in the foiling pattern. There's also tarot cards. There's one right there. You guys can so. Camera does not like me moving this thing around. Can I hit it at the right angle? There it is. There's a little tarot card. Anyway, so there's another reverse. And the Glacial Demon. I have a playset of these, so I don't mind getting more. He's very cool. He is invisible. That's what this eye symbol means. And if there's a sled within eyesight, he enters awakened, so he can immediately attack or tap for his power. And when you tap him for his power, he gives target beastie a. You have to discard a card, but then you inflict a beastie with 4 frostbite. Frostbite locks down a monster until all the frostbite counters are gone. It's basically sleep um, but they don't tap or untap. And when the last frostbite counter goes away at the beginning of every turn, a frostbite counter goes away. When the last one goes away, it wakes up. Um, so it's basically sleep, but you don't have to flip a coin to hit the sleep. And then its attack does confused, so you have to flip a coin to see if the creature can even declare an attack that turn. So he's a very good control card. Um, Frost cards got really good. The Frost elemental type or whatever got really nice control cards in it. There's a spirit token. Here we go. Here's a special Terra page. This is Vile Vapors. I think I actually need more copies of this, so I'm happy to see it. This is a fog Terra. While it's active, species with spirit may attack opposing pages of spirit. Oh, never mind. Spirits can't be attacked by other spirits. They can only be blocked by. So this lets you attack spirit. Write the sentence. And here's what the lightning aura looks like in this set. Not my favorite lightning aura art, but it's fun. It's fun. No foil in that pack. All right, next is this moth, which I can't remember the name of. So we have 2 packs left to see if we get any foils at all. There is a chance that this pack or this box was deep enough in the case of booster boxes that the collation pattern switched midway through printing. So our production of the boxes in the case. So there's a chance that there's foils in here. And there's a chance that there's not. So anyway, this is Alaskan Platypus. I really love this art. When we opened all those 60 seance packs, we pulled one that was reverse and the eye symbol in the foil pattern right over his eye. Very exciting. There's a clip of that. But he's also a very good control card. So this symbol, the snake fangs, means he's venomous. So when he's attacked, uh, he'll inflict a poison indicator to a person that attacked the creature that attacked him. And then his attack deals 1 poison. So if you attack into an Alaskan platypus, your creature gets 2 poison count, which does 15 damage each. So they're taking 30. And then 1 will go away at the beginning of the turn. And then he does 20 himself. These symbols, I have to talk about these. So this shell is ocean, and this symbol here is river. So if you're playing near the ocean or a river, he gets 15 damage bonus from each, and then 15 life point bonus. So this is, and he has tribal boost, so he does 10 more damage and gets 10 more HP for every other platypus. This is very good, also a very good control card. Very good. It's a very good attack deterrent because you can choose to block with them too. They attack a different creature. You can block with a platypus. Another die book box. Sky Burial is kind of a hate spell against flying, or no, it helps creatures with flying. It restores HP to some creatures with flying, and it's beastie humanoid hate. There's not too many beastie humanoid creatures. There's a handful, but not a ton. I don't think. Here's talking board. There's a lot of text on this. I don't think we're gonna read it. I think it's like a goblin game or whatever, that magic card. Everybody writes down a number or something. I don't know. I've never used it. I've never used this card. All Hallows Eve is really fun. If you play this card during October, you get everybody's creatures out of all graveyards and limbos, even, or afterlives too. So this lets you. This is a very good late game card. It costs 7 mana. But you take all creatures out of your all 3 graveyards, your limbo, afterlife, and cemetery, and put them back into play awakened in their spirits and are invisible. So it's like a very late game, just full swing card. And if you play it during October, you get all creatures from all graveyards. It's very good. It's very good. That's our first uncommon. Let me drink some water. Thank you, CJ. Ooh, just yanked my headphones out of my computer. 1 second. Oh, my water over here. Okay. So next one is one. One. Focus. Focus. There we go. The Phantom Steamboat of the Tombagee. I think that's how you say that. I don't remember what this thing does. Um, oh, it protects you from players from being targets of attacks. That's cool. Um, gives you some draw if you played a tarot card that turn. Or if anyone played one. Lets you search for a tarot page, so it's okay. Not amazing. Not amazing. But it's a bit of a draw engine. But you'd have to play a lot of Terra to make it really worth that. And Terra, you have to be, yeah, not great. Not great. You have the Tower, or tarot card. This one, uh, if an opposing caster controls more beasties than you, place 2 beasties under their control into their chapter. So if you're behind in tempo or they're a token deck or whatever, you place 2 guys back in their hand. That would kill 2 tokens because you can't bounce kill them. Or all Terra bonuses affecting beastie damage or life points are considered lose. If your opponent's going crazy with Terra bonuses, that's pretty good too. Just the tarot cards are pretty good control. Another reverse cement worm. Let's see. There you go. There's another tarot card, and then up there is a pentagram, I think. I don't know. All right, no foil in that one. Okay, there's Frost Shield. This is also good control. Protects your beasties from having their traits nullified. So there's lots of cards, or some pretty powerful cards that nullify traits, which are these symbols up here. So it would turn off a creature's spirit trait, their flying, haste, stuff like that. So this is pretty good. If you know, it's a good side deck option. If you're playing Frost, it also costs only 1 Frost. Could spike it into, or do another colored deck. Is it like Pokemon? It plays more like Magic. It plays more like Magic. Hi, Cookie. Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas. Here's a photograph token that Cryptid Cam makes. Let's see. There we have Loveland Frogman and another frog I don't remember the name of. That's I can't remember this guy's name right now. A boar thing. I can't remember his name either. But down here we have Snow Snake with an ice worm on its head. It's pretty cute. A daytime Terra. Always liked this art. And a cosmic. Yeah, this one's fun. This one would be cool. I feel like this you would see this in like a blacklight mini golf course. somewhere. Okay, last pack, and then we'll know if this box is a dud. At least in terms of getting full hollows, which would suck, but it is what it is. So this one has this guy on it. I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, all right. We have a second copy of Black Mass, so I need one more for a playset. Goofus Bird. I like Goofus Bird a lot. Sorry, that's pretty far away. It has treble boost beastie, fearsome critters. Wendigoon did a video about fearsome critters. Good. It was either earlier this year or last year. Goofus Bird makes egg tokens. That powers up your other fearsome critters. It's okay. It makes tokens. It's okay. It's okay. The fearsome critters are all very low cost beasties or creatures. So you just flood the board with them, and they all have tribal boost. Most of them have tribal boost, so they all power each other up. It's a very aggro archetype. Scry by Fire lets you scry 2 cards in magic terms, and then you lose 75 life points. It is a fire flame aura card, flame color. So, and flame is all about burning real fast and trying to win as fast as possible before you burn yourself to death. Another talking board, demonic evil. Don't remember what it does at all. Lose 666 life points if it is between 3 a.m. 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Lose 66 life points instead. You may search your spellbook, limbo, cemetery, or chapter for a beastie demon. Contract it at no aura cost. You may search your spellbook, limbo, for a page name, Hell's Gate, and contract. So it's a tutor for any demon monster or demon type monster, and the Hell's Gate is from a previous set. Permanent possession. This just lets you take control of another ever until it dies. It's pretty good. It's also a nice control piece. It's like monster, I think. Been a while since I've used monster controller in Yu-Gi-Oh. This is the World Tarot card. I think we've almost seen all of them. There's one for every color. I think we have yet to see Death. Yeah, maybe the Forest. If you control non-token beasties with exactly 4 different aura types, destroy all opposing beasties and place this spell in the afterlife. Board wipe. Or you may search your spellbook for a beastie with an aura type not represented by pages you control. Place that page into. So you can either use it to tee up your next use of the world or just board wipe. So not bad. You'd only be using this in multicolored decks, though. We have a reverse Goofus Bird. Okay, and our rare is Jagged Peaks Orb. These things are okay. They are colored, but they don't cost any mana of that color. So you can play this in any deck because you only need to pay the neutral color cost. And this symbol with the arrow means you can tap it to generate of the color that is. So it's basically a mana rock with 30 life points, and when it dies, until the end of the next turn of the active player, Mountain is active, and then someone loses 20 life points. They're okay. They're not amazing. Satanic Cultist token. Pumpkin Town. There's the one. I think this one makes it. Nope. It's a different one that makes it Halloween. This one counts as farm, nighttime, and swamp. But it takes up 2 terra slots on the big, but it counts as 3 different terra. So very good. Uh, Water aura, sea monster in the water. I haven't gotten a repeat aura yet. So, um, no hollows. So that means this box has been mapped or is from a mapped case and does not have any full hollows in it. We do have reverse hollows, and uh, we can still pull rares, but there are cards in this set that only come in hollow. So we're missing out on those, but their pull rates are atrocious anyway. um, okay, so this pack is a black dog pack. All right, it's been an hour and we've gone through 4 packs. I've good to try to yap a little less, but we'll see if I'm able to pull it off. So we have on top here we have a bourgeois bird. You can have 8 of these in your deck. Come on, focus, focus, camera. Come on, come on, come on, camera, please. There we go. Jeez. So this is a bourgeois bird. You can have 8 of them, and they're all really cheap and not very tough. But you can use their power, and it gives all your bourgeoisie birds 25 more attack. So you send them all, and then if they do more than 30 damage with their attack, they die. You just kind of like send them to crash against a window. Flavor wise, they're not very good, but they're funny. There's a multicolor card. This is a cosmic and dark beastie. This is a green thing. This is a beastie alien, and that symbol means burrow. We've seen it before. You tap it, and it's underground. It can't be the target of spells or attacks or anything. Basically invisible for a turn. Burrow's pretty good. It makes the worm deck really good because you can burrow your worm, like them from board wipes. Particular board wipes. There's a board wipe called Flood the Earth, and the water element that just kills everything except things with flying. Anyway, this guy nullifies his power here. You tap him and it nullifies all text boxes on Special Terra. So, yeah. Till the next turn. So he's okay. He's another good control piece. There's lots of good control stuff in that. Here's Snow Ghost. Snow Ghosts, I believe, are like when it snows a lot in a forest, sometimes trees with snow on them look like people. I guess. I think that's where Snow Ghost comes from. I think. But he has travel boost for beastie humanoids. And if skis are within eyesight, he gets 15 more life points. He also inflicts frostbite. So, and he has spirit. Spirit's always good. But he's okay, and he's pretty cheap. Another talking board. Another All Hallows Eve. Ghost Forest. First time seeing this card. You can contract this card anytime for each of your non-token beasties destroyed this turn. Create a haunted token, 30 life point, 30 attack. This page enters the arena as a forest special terra page to the next terra slot. So, if you just got board wiped or you board wipe yourself, you play this and get a bunch of pretty sizable token creatures, and then this card itself turns into Haley Bones. One of my favorites from this set, Asia's Goofy. He rips his own tail off to use it as a as a flail. So he has fear. And he inflicts scared and then 3 poison. So he's it'd be pretty mean, and he has the convert trait, so you can tap him to generate forest or dark aura, colored. And when he dies, you put an omen counter on up to 3 separate opposing beasties. After a beastie with an omen counter declares an attack, the caster that controls that beastie 30 life points. And when he dies, it gives you a little bit of deterrent from being attacked. A reverse foil is Colorado Springs Elf. So he's an elf creature, so that synergizes with Santa decks. There are Santa cards. So I remember him being okay. I was never too impressed by him. Yeah, or you can turn him into a chibi humanoid if you wanted to. Then we have Natural Chaos Orb. This orb taps for any one of any color because of its effect. Well, yeah, but you can only have one in your deck. That basically acts as any of the other orbs. Only seen the Terra orb, the mountain. Yeah, put that in any deck too. It's okay. The orbs are okay. They're fine. I really like this mountain Terra page art. I like the pinks and purples. And we have a dark orb. This is one of my favorites. So we have not deer down here. This guy, I can't remember. And then walking sand. Oh. One of the cooler dark art. A dark aura art. Anyway, so this is the 5th pack. Took us 6 minutes to get through that. Okay. So there are some rares that come in non-holo that I'm hoping we pull just to complete playsets. So that's all I'm hoping for at this point. That's all I'm hoping for at this point. We have a Burned Cross Ghost. The stuff with Burn. He destroys all beasties you control. Your life points cannot be lower than 5 life points until this turn. So you could activate that, I guess, in response to almost dying. If you're going to be dead, kill your monsters and then protect yourself for a turn. Habitat lets you search for any Terra page. It's a tutor for Terra. And then it blocks your opponent from playing their Terra pages till the end of your next. The command of Clark County. He's okay. He's a little goofy. He's okay. So his attack 1000 sticks. Does 0 damage. And reduces all damage dealt by this attack to 0. And then you move him anywhere in the arena. I couldn't run. Need my Steam code? Okay. I can get that to you later if you want to like on Steam I'm Ketchup the Bear as well as Twitch, so you would just want to send a friend request. Oh, I can look at that after this. So Stickman his attack does 0, but then he lets you move him anywhere in the arena, and then his effect is if he's touching a creature, that creature has to pick Stickman as the target of their attack. So in MetaZoo, when you place a card down, we'll just place. Is that a full holo I saw? Okay, probably not. You place him down, and then you can't move him. You can't move your cards around, rearrange them, or whatever. Technically, in the MetaZoo rules. So Yeah, so that's why his effect lets you move him, because so you could move him, so you could play your cards on your opponent's side of the board if you wanted to. Um, be annoying, but yeah. So he's only really good for that. Um, okay, he's really goofy. Witch's Blight is really good. Inflict all beasts with a 1 poison. All opposing beastie aliens are dealt 6 damage. So it's um bit of alien hate. There's some witches blasting one of the Cisco robots that we saw in the token earlier. But yeah, it's really good in poison decks. Flicks everybody with poison. Does 60 damage to all aliens, and there's not that kills pretty much any most that kills most alien kills most of them. Uh, First uncommon here is Dark Fortune. Declare the name of a non-aura page, reveal target caster's chapter. That's their hand. If there's a patient, that's page is another name for card in MetaZoo. Sliding it away. I would send one of those pages into the respective afterlife if chapter into. So lets you declare a card name, look at your opponent's hand. If that card with that name is in their hand, discard it, and if wrong, send your hand. You banish your hand. Another permanent possession, which I guess I went to Walmart a couple weeks ago, and I guess this is a reference to like a horror movie or something. This pose. Um, I don't know if that's intentional or the artist. I don't think they would have traced it. Didn't know that. Orange Eyes. It's a Sasquatch. There's only 2 Sasquatches in this set. Orange Eyes is one. He has the convert trait and is invisible. He's very good in a Sasquatch deck. Um, Come on, focus. Uh, he has Sasquatch Tribal Boost. That's very good. He has 70 life points, so he's pretty tanky. Focus. Focus. There we go. um, and his power, you tap him, and then you get to summon your next monster for 1 less mana. And if it's a Crosswick monster, it costs 0 aura and gains 30 life points and 30 bonus life points. I don't have a Crosswick monster. Hold the frick on! It was it was a full hollow. Okay, so what pack art was that? Was that was a black dog? This is a black dog pack, and there's a full hollow in it. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, so this box might be from a case that the pattern and collation swapped, and now we might get some foils. Okay, so we either get, I think it's either you get 8 foils or like 18, and then apparently there's rumors of boxes with 30 with a foil in every pack. So that's a good sign. It's not great that it's a jagged peak orb, but we get to see the full a lot of the foil pattern on this, so that's fun. One of the things I always liked about MetaZoo cards is how shiny they are. So that's a rare in our reverse slot. So this would be foil, I think. I'm not sure. It's been forever since I've opened MetaZoo cards. Yeah, so we got 2 mana rocks. This is a mana rock that taps for 1 spirit. You can make 1 spirit, 1 earth mana with it. But you can only have 2 artifact essences in your deck or in the arena. So these things are different than orbs. There's a foil, which is exciting, and I'm also a little confused, but okay. I was also hoping to get more mana rocks, so I'm gonna set that to the side. The John King materialized token, very specific, very specific token. Another Dawn Terra and Spirit Aura. So I think we just need Frost and Forest Terra, and then we have one of each. This is Spirit Aura with this moth guy on it. Uh, it starts with an H, I think. Their name. Yeah, I need more of those cards too. More of they come in regular rare, non hollow rare. So hoping to get some of those, more of those, because they're good in spirit and dark deck. Hi, I'm Hunter. Thank you for being here. How you doing? How are you, Kernron? Okay. Yeah, I'm. Roger, send me a friend request. I'll look at it after stream. I'm doing all right, M Hunter. I'm doing all right. We're opening a booster box. This is our 5th pack or 6th pack. I don't know. I've already lost count. And this set, these boxes are mappable, so you can tell if a whole case is going to be not have any full hollows in it at all, and which packs are going to have hollows in them. We opened the we pulled a hollow, so this is a good sign. This is a good sign. If it was reverse foil, the orb itself would be foil, and the other art would not be. Or the orbs just look like that in reverse hollow. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Hi, sorry about the message twice. Okay. But hi, DJ. I'm doing all right, sweetheart. I'm doing all right. But Christmas was good. I had a good Christmas. I got this MetaZoo booster box. I'll show you guys on Sunday. I got a Mega Block set that we're gonna build, and then my mom got me a 1,500 piece like faux Lego book nook. It's a dinosaur museum that we put together. That's gonna take a while to put together. So, yeah, yeah. I had a good Christmas. My sister got me a sandwich press. Um, so that's was nice. All right. I don't know why Sorry about said things twice. Oh, it sent one with the arrive emote and then the dance emote. That's a little weird. I don't know why it did that. Um, but thank you for being here, Sorry about. Thank you. Hi, Phobos. Hi, dear. How are you? How you doing? We're opening some of the zoo cards. Um, I didn't really get magic cards for Christmas. I got magic based manga. It's not based on magic. Part of the story. It's a slice of life romance thing, but all the characters play magic, and it takes place in the late '90s in Japan. They go to tournaments and stuff, and every volume, if you get the first printing of every volume, that comes with a promo card. So I got a copy of Dark Ritual in the 5th volume, I think. So that was really exciting. I got my first copy of Dark Ritual ever. That was really exciting. Try to stay awake. It's okay, Phobos. We're just opening a booster box. We're like, um, we're less than 10 packs in. I am serious. It's not like it's a promo Dark Ritual. It's not like the original art and stuff. Maybe it is. I don't actually know. Let me see if I can find it. There's only 12 seconds left in the ad break, but let me see if I can find it to show you. I put it in my John Arenicus commander deck. Let's see. Where are you? Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, sorry bot must be sending messages twice. Because it has the different emotes in it. But yeah, what so every manga volume comes with a promo. One of them was Duress. Um that was the third volume. But welcome back from the outbreak, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm looking for my copy of Dark Ritual. So there it is. Alright. Put it to the side. it's it's here when Phobos comes back. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me through the ad break. I don't know why Cerebot's sending messages twice. They have different emotes. I'm guessing that's why. Maybe they were swapping which emote is being used in them. I just sent both. We'll see. I'm guessing that'll get fixed. So our first card here is Cairn. Cairn is a little fun. I haven't used it in a deck, but it's kind of fun. Let's see. It costs 2 Earth Aura, has 60 life points. It's an artifact. It has Stone Skin, so it takes half damage from all sources except direct damage from spells, I think. It has the Generate trait, so you can tap it for Earth Aura. At the start of your turn, you place 1 Cairn counter on it. When it's damaged, remove a Cairn counter and deal 20 damage to the beastie that damaged it. So it's like you're stacking the rocks on the Cairn, and when it gets attacked, the rock falls off. Are you like that flavor? That's fun flavor-wise. Focus. Focus. Stop focusing on the card in the back. Okay, I might just need to set. There we go. You can tap it to do Stone Stack. This target beastie recovers 10 life points for each Cairn counter on this artifact, or target beastie is dealt 10 damage for each Cairn counter. So if it goes a while without being attacked, you can tap it to do some damage counter on it. That's fun. We have Ectoplasmic Sludge Potion. Target beastie you control with an honor cost of 3 or less is automatically inflicted with Paralyze. When Paralyze is removed, that beastie loses all traits and gains Spirit. So you could have Ectoplasm. This would be a good like sideboard card if you're not playing a deck heavy in Spirit creatures. Creatures with the Spirit trait. You could play Ectoplasmic Sludge to turn your beasties into spirits, and then you could block your opponent's spirits. I have the Rocky Mountain Barking Spider. This guy's a little funny. I don't know if he's like making this gas or if he's like running really fast and kicking up dust. I don't know what's going on there. This beastie cannot choose a beastie named Madgasser of Mattoon, which is a beastie from UFO, from an older set. As the target of an attack, this beastie ignores the effects of First Strike and Flying. So it's a spider. It has reach, pretty much. So that's good. So it can attack into a Quetzalcoatlus, because Quetz has First Strike and Flying. So this is a Quetz hate card. We'd love to see it. And its attack is Eructate. Does inflicts 2 poison and 10 damage, and if you blow a raspberry, flip a coin if heads, end combat after the attack result. So if you block a Quetz with this, you could just end combat and keep them from attacking with other Quetzalcoatlus. The other Quetzes. So this card's actually pretty good, especially against a lightning deck, because those guys tend to have First Strike. And this is the second and only. There's only 2 Sasquatch cards in the set, I think. Oh, there's more, but one of them I think only comes in foil. This is Wazooey Man. It's a Sasquatch. If hay or grain is within eyesight, you may inflict scared or something like that on an opposing fatigued beastie, and tap him for his power called Hay Fever. Until the end of this turn, all beastie Sasquatches you control gain plus 20 life points in play. So he beefs up your other Sasquatches and has a fear effect, so that could potentially bounce a creature back to your hand if they fail a coin flip, or keep them from attacking or something. There's Wazooey Man. Hi Pie, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Hope you had a good Christmas. We are opening some cards. We've only pulled one foil. So this set that we're opening, this particular booster box set, the Seance set, the boxes and packs are mappable, so you can, if you know what you're doing, when you if you were to buy a case of booster boxes, you'd open a handful of packs, and then you would be able to tell where the foils are, the full hollows are in every box. Depending on the pack's pack art on the front of the pack wrapper. So we open, and you do that by opening the top 4 packs of the box, and if there are no, if that pack has a foil in it, all packs with that art on it will have a foil in it. So we open the top 4 packs with each different pack art, no foils. So it's like, great. You still get reverse hollows. And then we opened a random pack, or like 6th pack, and there's a full hollow. I don't know if this technically counts as a reverse hollow because the orbs, I'm pretty sure if it was a reverse hollow, the orb itself would be hollow and the surrounding art would not be. But we'll see if we open more. So there's a potential that we have either an 18 foil box or an 8 foil box. In the Seance set, you either get 8 foils per box, you get 18. There were rumors that there were boxes with a foil in every pack, but I don't know if that's true. So we'll see if there's a foil at the end of this pack. We could go the whole box and only pull this foil orb here. Yeah, well, there's only one way to find out. We got to get through the packs. We're like, I think less than 10 packs in, and it's been an hour. But hi DJ, how you doing? I hope you had a good Christmas, sweetheart. Phobos isn't back yet, so but I did get a couple magic cards for Christmas because I got 4 volumes of Destroy All Humans They Can't Be Regenerated, which is a magic manga. It's a slice of life manga where the characters play magic and stuff, and it's there's some romance and stuff. But if you get the first printing of every volume of a particular of a volume, you get a foil promo card in the back of the book, and the 5th volume, I think, a Dark Ritual. So this is my first ever copy of Dark Ritual I've ever owned. So that's really exciting. I'm very excited to own this. Yeah, I just have it set to the side to show. Anyway, we're in the uncommons of this pack. Focus camera. There we go. This is element 115. It has the venomous traits, which is unique for an artifact. At the end of your next turn, send this artifact to your afterlife. So you only get it around have it around for a turn. And it has an ability that you tap, scream, no, no, I know it's real, and send this artifact to your afterlife. You banish it or exile it in other trading card terms. And then you get 2 mana of any color, shared with your aura cards, your land cards. So, like a one and done soul ring but you get 2 of any color. have a Hag of Detroit, Dark Spirit BC. There are a lot of good Dark Spirit support in this set, kind of disproportionately. um, which is fair. The set's focused on spirits and stuff like that. So, but she does a lot of stuff with sleep counters, so she's a good control card as well. She also has spirit and cure, so she's okay. Okay. All right, another copy of the Fool. Okay, here's a reverse. Calcified Dunes Orb. So it's like our Earth Orb, but it's fire themed, and when it's destroyed, the desert is considered active. Um, in there, but there's fire in the orb. So we got two calcified dude orbs in one pack. That's not fun. We get a haunted tree token for a haunted tree spell we got earlier. Bonaventure Cemetery is our special terror. It's suburban. Uh, it's a special terror that's text is so small. Uh, at the start of each turn, the active caster may lose 50 life points to credit bone token, 25 life point dark artifact with the effect. You may declare this artifact as a. If any caster controls more than 4 bone tokens, destroy bone tokens until their roll full. Another Earth Aura. Broke the cycle. We were getting one of each color aura card every pack. So that one. So we'll need Frost and Forest. And we have all of them. Oh, and Light. And Light, so we need 3. Alright, this pack has the moth on it. Okay. So that answers our question. So this is a full hollow. This is not a reverse foil. So good. So we got at least one. We got at least one. This is Appendix. It's an artifact. Costs 1 colorless, 50 life points. And if a dictionary is within eyesight, it has to regenerate. So and HP back every turn at the beginning of your turn. And you can tap it to shuffle a page from your hand back into your deck to draw a card. Cycling, which is good. We have Ectoplasm. I don't remember what this does at all. If you control a beastie with spirit, create 2 ectoplasm tokens, 10 life points, spirit artifact with the effect may fatigue this token to destroy all ectoplasm tokens in the arena. If you do, you may contract a beastie with spirit from your. This is a way to get beasties back from your afterlife, which is basically banishment zone. Like attraction. Okay, we have Mince Pie Martian. Light cosmic type beastie with flying. Its ability is Mince the Pie. If you take a bite of a minty chocolate snack, you may place target non-aura light page in the arena into its owner's chapter to have target beastie recovered. So, yeah. So you can either bounce one of your opponent's light monsters to their hand or bounce one of your light monsters to the hand if they're low on HP or whatever. And then one of your other creatures. Points. Its attack is Mind X-Ray for 35 damage. If this attack damaged a caster, player, that caster must reveal their hand. It's okay. It's nothing really special, though. Another copy of All Hallows Eve. Cryptid Cam. Temperance. And our first time seeing Iceworm in reverse. Reverse foil. So it's looking like this box is probably going to be 8 foils. But we also have not even opened half the box, so there's still a chance there's 17 other foils in the box. full hollows. Um, so the worms are really fun. I tempted to build a worm deck, uh, because they're really good control. Um, you may search your spellbook for a beastie worm with 3 or less aura cost and place it into your chapter. So you can search for ice worms, and I think cement worms only cost 2 earth aura. Search for an ice worm or an earthworm or a cement worm, sorry. And they did make a Mongolian deathworm card, but that was in a side set, so it's a little harder to. And I'm not familiar with what those worms do. I think those cost more than 2 aura, though. And then, well, it's in the arena. If there are 4 or more beastie worms in the arena, beastie worms you control have tribal boost. So you play your worms, lets you tutor out more worms into your hand. Play more worms, search for more worms. So if you have a really good starting hand, you could get all 4 worms out turn 1. If you get your mana rocks, right, aura cards, get all 4 worms. Really good card. It's fun. Another medium's crystal eye. We pulled a place out of those. I'm pretty sure. There's Cisco robot token. Winter Tower. And another Earth Aura. Okay. So, yeah. So that Earth Orb is a full hollow. We'll see if we pull another. So we pulled that out of a black dog pack. I'm pretty sure. This one is a demon. So, we'll see if we open next time. Open a black dog pack if it has a foil in it. Ouch. Otherwise, I'm just going crazy, and the research I did into this map, how this set was able to be mapped, is I don't know. Maybe I didn't understand it exactly, or got things mixed up. Anyway, okay. Next pack. This one is the demon guy. Have Circle of Sea Salt. Gives you protection against spirit beasts. A good side deck card, probably. Your opponent plays lots of spirits. Another Goofus Bird. Sam's Scarf. Sam's Scarf is really good. That it helps the platypus with its effects, and helps you remove frozen counters from your beasties. That's good, and lets you get your Sam or Sam's cards out faster. So that also lets you get out Walking Sam cheaper. It reduces the cost of Sam or cards. Yeah, Walking Sam counts as well as Sam's. Sam's Sam, not Walking Sam. Sam is MetaZoo's main character in the. Basically, MetaZoo's Smash Ketchum. So this lets you get at your cryptid cams. The Bet's Sphere. I actually need more of these. I only had 2. I didn't have a full playset. Now I do. The Bet's Sphere. So these are all the creatures and stuff are based on like real folklore and cryptids and stuff. I don't know the story behind the Bet's Sphere. But yeah. Its ability, roll around, you tap him, and then pick the card up, shake it, place it anywhere in the arena tapped, and at the start of the next turn you may hum. If you do, when an opposing caster targets pages you control with spells or potions, the Bet Sphere becomes the target of the effect till the end of the turn. So it gives you protection against like harmful potions and spell effects. So it's okay. It's a 1-drop, and you can attack with it, and it has stones. That's okay. 35 life points for a 1-drop is pretty normal. But the art's fun. Another cement worm, non non reverse foil, reverse hollow. Roll of spirit control. Equipped beastie is you equip it. Ugai. Oh, it's pacifism for spirit beast. Gotcha. Empress. I think this is one of the last tarot cards we have yet to see. Uh, this particular character is the Empress of Montauk Swamp or something like that. She does stuff with zombies uh, in her card effect. If you reveal the Empress tarot card, you can play this card at any time. All beasties and artifacts are returned to their owner's control, so it's gets your creatures back from the effects of the fetish artifact, or not the fetish. I don't remember what it was called, but there was an artifact that swapped control of creatures. There was that trap. Oh, the Fool. It your creature back from Fool effects, and lets you keep. Oh no, get your creature back from the Fool's effect and permanent possession. That's nice. Or nullify tribal boost until the end of this turn. That's also very good. This is just a good card. You're probably going to be using the tribal boost part more. Another Jagged Peaks orb. This is a reverse hollow and full hollow. I have so many of these orbs. I have so many of them. Okay. I actually needed more of these. So this is good. This is Basket Ogress. I think I only have 2 copies of her, or maybe 1. Come on. Come on. Focus. You. If a basket is within eyesight, this beastie enters the arena awakened. So if there's a basket within eyesight, the creature has haste, and her power is Midnight Snack. You may pay 1 dark aura and destroy another beastie or artifact you control to draw a card. And her attack is Kidnapping for 10 damage. If a beastie chibi is in combat, oops. Camera. Oh, you gotta focus again. Come on. Come on. We were in the middle. Started. I'm sorry, guys. Focus. Focus. There we go. If a beastie chibi is in combat, end combat and gain control of it until this beastie leaves. So she steals your opponent's baby creatures. I'm gonna set that to this. Have a playset of bone token for our tarot card we got. Go. Another Pumpkin Town. Another Earth Aura. Okay. Packs are kind of funky. All right, we have another Demon Guy pack. Another Demon Guy. All right, we're starting with another Index. Okay, another Ectoplasm. Another Rocky Mountain Barking Spider. Another Bat Sphere. Another Element 115. Another Ice Worm. Yippee. The Gargoyle, first time seeing this card. This card has a lot of traits. It has Flying, Stone Skin, and Bloodsucker, so it basically has Lifesteal. Not quite lifelink. It doesn't heal you; it heals himself. If you're wearing fake blood, you may contract this beastie at any time for 1 dark aura by destroying 1 awakened beastie you control, and when he's summoned, or his enter the battlefield trigger or effect is you and beasties you control cannot be dealt damage or lose HP life points outside of combat from pages controlled by opposing casters until the start of your next turn. So he shuts off like fireballs and things like that. your opponent's fireballs and stuff. So that effect's really nice, but it only lasts until the start of your next turn. So it shuts off your opponent for a turn. The attack is Mob Claw for 10 damage. It deals 10 plus damage for each opposing caster. Better in multiplayer, but the contract effect is really nice and you drop. Potentially a 1-drop if you're wearing fake blood. Okay, we have another hollow Heat Lightning Orb. So if we only get foil orbs, that's going to be really weird and frustrating. But that was out of a Demon Guy pack, so I wonder if that's just sometimes the orbs are full hollow and other things aren't. Because this is the reverse hollow slot, and our rare is Edgar Case. Okay, he does some complicated. I don't. It's been an hour and a half, and we're not even halfway through the box. We gotta get through this. A Schmuse token, Forest Terra, a Dark. Okay. This box is collated really weird too. So the top 4 were all different, and so far it's been the same pack art twice. So it's this guy, and the next to this pack is the same pack art. And below him are 2 black dogs, one on this side, one on the side. So this box is just kind of collated, kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. I don't think it is though. So this is another Demon Guy pack. We have another Alaskan Platypus. Another green thing. Tried by Fire. Lovers. The Dreamers. Maybe Babe the Blue Ox. She's fun. This art's very cute. And so it's Babe the Blue Ox, but her baby. And you can tell because she's still a baby, but she's bigger than these trees. And she can't attack beasties named Paul Bunyan or Babe the Big Blue Ox or Babe the Blue Ox. And then beasties named Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox have Destroyer, which is basically just Death Touch. And there is a card called Wapaloosie that lets you make a token and name it anything you want. So you could play Wapaloosie if you don't have a Paul Bunyan or a Babe card, and then those tokens would then have Destroyer. So there's some niche tech stuff, a lot of niche techy that, and Chippy Babe the Blue Ox is one of them. Cryptid Cam, Daily Bones, our reverse is a gargoyle. I don't know if I have reverse gargoyles. Oh, rare. Manchok Swamp Sunken Skeletons. So these kind of synergize with the Manchok Swamp Princess. And these can do stuff by putting each other in the graveyard and getting each other back out of the graveyard. But they're skeletons and not zombies, so that's a little... I mean, they're skeletons, but the Swamp Princess does stuff with zombies, so it's a little awkward. I've tried to build a Manchok Swamp Skeleton and Princess deck, and for Empress, just didn't work. Maybe it just didn't work out. That was a rare. I have Investigating Policeman token. Raining. That's one of my favorite cards. It's just so cool. That's the Alaskan sea monster or fish monster in the back there. That does come in non-hollow, so chance we pull him tonight. I have plenty of him. Another Spirit Aura. Alright, then we'll do our next this guy pack. And then we have 2 black dogs. So yeah, I have a feeling we're just going to be pulling foil orbs tonight. They are foils, but they're orbs, and those are very exciting. Clairvoyance lets you get your opponent's hand, and this goes. You may contract this page from your cemetery by Afterlife, so you get to play it again. So spells go to your cemetery, and creatures and spells go to your cemetery. Terra and Aura go to your um, the other one, and then your Afterlife is banishment. So you play it from your hand, and then it goes back to your graveyard or your cemetery. Then you can play it again from your cemetery by placing it in Afterlife free. That's good. This guy is one of my favorite MetaZoo artworks ever. This is a giraffe possum. I love him so much. He is so cute. If the camera wants to focus, come on, go. There we go. It costs 2 Earth Aura, 70 life points. We're not gonna go through the whole thing, but it's a fearsome critter, so it gets tribal boost like a Goofus bird, and he cannot be inflicted with poison. And target beastie as ability is playing possum. Target beastie with possum in its name and tap it. That beastie gains immortal until the end of the can't die. If immortal means if their life points are reduced to 0, they don't go away. They're still there. They basically just become artifacts. They can't attack or anything, but they're still there. And then ruminate, attack, increase all care encounters by 1. So you can protect your draft possums. I don't know if there's other possum creatures. I don't actually know. But he synergizes with the cairns, the fearsome critter, so you can flash him into a forest deck pretty easily enough, and he's immune to poison. And he hits for 30, and with the terror bonuses here, he'd be hitting for a total of 60 something. Oh yeah, 60. He'd be hitting for a total of 60. That's pretty good for 2-drop. Not bad for a 2. Forged pages. Witch's Blight. Disbanding energy. You must grab your chest and say, "Whoever is inside, be gone!" to contract this page. All pages in the arena are returned to their owner's control. So it does what the Empress Tarot card does, but lightning colors. Okay. Have a Sackabilly. That's what they're called. That's what they're called. This is a beastie demon, so you can summon him with the that one flame card that lets you summon it. It's Tutor for a Demon and Hell's Gate. Oops, sorry. The cord on this thing is not as long as I would like. Anyway, he's okay. Nothing spectacular. Wheel of Fortune. Place your chapter into your Afterlife, bookmark the same number of pages, so it's just Wheel of Fortune. Like in Magic. Or roll a die. Each caster loses 25 life points times X, or X is the die, the roll. Okay, we have a foil that's not an orb. So I'm still a little okay. So we just happened to pull our first 2 foils as orbs, I guess. So that's good. I'm excited. We got foils. This box has foils in it. So I am wondering if the pattern or whatever in printing flipped or changed during the collation of the box. I'm curious. Or we just got unlucky at the beginning. I don't know. This box is a little weird, which I guess maybe that's in a character for a set about spooky stuff. I don't know. But this is Planchette. It's a 2 or light aura artifact with 35 life points. Its ability is Icy Ghosts. You must place this artifact over one eye while resolving this effect. Target opposing cast reveals 3 pages from the top of their spellbook. If it is between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., reveal 7 pages instead. Place those pages on top of their spellbook in any orders in this artifact tier line. You get to look at the top handful of cards of your opponent's deck and order. So I know I have a planchette card. I'm pretty sure this comes in on holo. So we haven't pulled any of the Hateful Eight, the cards that only come in foil, or a rare that only comes. Oh yeah, anyway. But we have 3. So we either have 5 more foils in the box or 15. We'll find out. Oh, here he is. Alaskan Ice Monster. This guy's really good in fish archetype decks. Really good stuff. He's pretty good. And he has 160 life points. He's really tanky. He can take a hit. And he has regeneration, so he regains 10 life points every 1 turns. Or it's either at the end. I don't remember. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's just an overall good old guy. I have a fish deck, and it's really mean. All right, here it is. Trick or Treat Town. Well, this card is active. It's considered October, and can fulfill the fourth wall effects of cards from a Halloween set with cards. So pretty good. Very good turn. Light Aura. First time seeing this one so far. Is one of my favorites. Little candle. We still have yet to get. We still need to get Frost and Forest. All right, we're into some Black Dog packs, so we'll see if these have foils in them. I guess the pattern must have swapped, or this box is just weird, or they did like second printing and fixed some of the collation errors, or corrected them at some point during printing. This box is weird. It's freaking me out. Well, it could be that the first box in the case, the packs that had foils in them were the ones we're pulling foils out of, the Black Dog and the Demon. So that could be the case. Could be, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to do more research after the stream. All right, let's see what we got here. We got another bourgeoisie bird, another ectoplasmic sludge, another Sam's scarf, talking board, another black helicopter, Bag of Detroit, Temperance, and Commons. Oh! Oh my, let's go! Okay, this is one of the cards I wanted. I have 2 of these, so I need one more for a full playset, and and the 2 I have are non-foil. So awesome! Awesome! I'm so excited. I love Splinter Cat. It's a fearsome critter, but its creature type is cat. So Splinter Cats, they run after prey really fast, and then so if you're walking through the forest and a tree you hear a boom and a tree fall over. That was a Splinter Cat ramming its head into a tree. We're gonna read this one. So it costs 1 forest and 1 lightning aura. 60 life points, has fleet, has haste, 20 damage bonus from the forest terra. The ability is Splinter Bash. Once per turn, you may destroy a forest terror page to have this beastie's attacks inflict paralysis until the end of your turn, and awaken this beastie. Its attack is Thunderhead for 30. If a felled tree is within eyesight, place this beastie into your chapter after resolving combat. It does bonus damage. Forest element things. Sense. And we have another Basket Ogress. Okay. So I think I have a playset of Basket Ogress. That was a cool pack. All right. Okay, we finally got a foil creature. Awesome. So there might only be one more foil in the box, or um, a handful more. We have a burning effigy token, stars token. Down there is a tease for the Kuromi Carnival set, I think, and a cosmic orb. It's been a while since I've seen one of them. Okay. Okay. Awesome. I need one more Splinter Cat. I need one more. It'd be cool if it was foil, but I'm okay with a non-foil one. Off the top of my head, that's the only one I could think of that I was wanting more of. There's the Cisco Robot card, the card that makes the Cisco Robot tokens that I need two or one or two more of for a playset. So those two I need more copies of that I'm looking for. So awesome. We have a Chibi Salem's Witches. This is a really good card for Chibi decks, and or it's good in Salem's Witches decks. Salem Witches. Come on, come on, focus. If that's the thumbnail for the video, I swear, I swear. Camera focus, please. Please focus. Come on. Okay. Sorry, it's so blurry. Come on. Second. Come on. All right, fine. Fine, camera. All right. So it lets you tutor for Salem's Witches, and when it dies, you can pay one dark aura to play a Salem's Witches card from your hand in the graveyards. Enters Awakened. Its attack is first trick or treat for 5 if it's October, and this attack damage the caster. That caster discards a piece. Alright. Why won't you focus? Why are you doing this to me? There we go. Sheesh. The ectoplasm shell divination. This is the first time seeing this. You can only contract this page if seashells are within eyesight. Put your spellbook for a okay, it's a tutor for a water artifact. Or a terra page. An ocean terra page or an island terra page. Place on top of your spellbook. Cool. The tutor. I love tutors. Bet's Spear. Dark Fortune, or in our comments. Roll of Spirit Control. Empress versus Green. Yeah, so that this black dog, not have a foil in it. Interesting. Interesting. Right? And the Copenhagen Devil. From Copenhagen, New York. Not the Copenhagen in Europe. It costs 2 force, 2 lightning, has 100 HP, bunch of traits, fear, regeneration, and generate, so you can tap it to generate aura. When it's summoned, inflict target beastie with paralysis and has 2 attacks. Not many beasties have 2 attacks. It has Shocking Maul for 50 damage and inflicts paralysis, and then Demonic Screech for 40 and inflicts scared. You may reduce this attack's damage to 0 to reactivate this beast here after resolving. It's overall has nice utility with those 2 attacks. Not bad. I have plenty of them. 2 for a playset. Investigating Policeman token, Forest Terra, and Lightning. Alright, now we're into moth packs. Not Mothman, some other moth. That we could pull. That one does come in non-hollow. In reverse, I think. Alright, we're starting another pack with Alaskan Platypus. Fun. Habitat. Terra. Drive by Fire. Wind Tosser. This is another fearsome critter. Actually, this is pretty good fearsome critter. He can't be afflicted with paralysis or frostbite, probably because he's spinning so fast. And he cannot be affected by opposing powers. All attack damage done to this beastie from non-flame pages is reduced by. Pretty tanky for a fearsome critter card. Very tanky. There's death. Is this our first time seeing death? I don't know. I think it is. Do not resolve any effects of a beastie page being contracted and place it in limbo. So it's a counter for beasties. And you may place one dark light or spirit beastie with an aura cost of 2 or less from any limbo into the arena fatigued under your control. Get your guys out of limbo back. Or an opponent. Fireship of Bay des Chaleurs. Cost 1 light and 2 flame aura, 50 life points as spirit and flash trait. You may only contract this page if you're dressed like a captain. It's water. Hate that deals 10 more damage for every water spell in all cemeteries. Okay. And then its ability is Spellfire, so you tap it, take 20 damage, and then for each spell in your cemetery, target opposing casters dealt 15 damage. That can get pretty mean, actually. That's not too bad. That effect is not bad. That's not bad. But useless against a spirit deck that's dumping all their stuff in. The Gargoyle. Our reverse is the Kind Ghost. I'm seeing this card so far. He's friendly because when you use his power, you give control to him to another opponent. They do vice versa. Same thing with power. And the beastie touching him regains 20 life points at the start of every turn. So, yeah. Oh, you can move him anywhere. Never mind. You don't give control of him. So he's just kind of a living. Oh, he's immortal, so he doesn't die when when his HP goes to 0. But you wouldn't be able to tap him. You wouldn't be able to. I think you might. You should still be able to use. Never mind. Maybe. I don't know. And then another glacial demon. Okay. Nice. Cool toe. Ground Terra. There's a little cement worm. Spiritor. Alright, we're maybe halfway through the box now. We're getting there. We're getting there. I haven't been counting. This is another moth pack. Then we're back to Demon Guy. Box is just collated. Weird. Bourgeois Seabirds. Another ectoplasmic. Going to be. No? Okay, there's not deer. Not deer. Fun. Apparently, there was a game that came out over Christmas called Not Deer Soup or Stew. What are we looking at? This is not deer. It costs 2 spirit aura, has 40 life points as the spirit trait, and when on contract, if you have seen a deer today, or if a beastie named Wendigo is in the arena, select target opposing beastie with here. Almost was focus. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's in the arena. All the beasties with forest terra pages, terra bonuses have +10 attack damage if forest is active. Yes, the yes phobos. Bloodied Claws is its attack for 20 damage. You may send a beastie from your limbo into your afterlife. So it's pretty good. This is very good. Very good in spirit decks. Very, very playable. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Yeah, we've seen this. I don't know if we read it, but this stuff with poison counters, it looks like another black dog of the Hanging Hills. Thank you for being here, Phobos. Thank you. Just heads up, we have another ad break about 5 minutes. Okay, there's another Martian beast. I only have like 2 of these, so I'm happy to have more Martian bees. Looking for more of these guys. If you've seen a deer today, yeah. If you've seen a deer today, this guy doesn't have any fourth wall effects. Right? Lost focus. Come on, focus. There we go. I like Martian bees. I don't think is it good. I don't remember if it's good, but I remember wanting more because I only pulled 2 out of the 60 packs we opened. Hyper Intelligent Bite for 15 damage. If this attack damaged a beastie vehicle with an aura cost of 5 or less, awaken that beastie and take control of it until the end of this turn. Okay. And Mars Stingers for 20 damage, and his attacks do bonus damage. No, you're fine, Phobos. You're not talking to me. Just fine. The Hermit. I'll show you I found my copy of Dark Ritual. I'll show you after this. Replace the effect text of target spell with recover 50 life points. The resolution of this spell's effect cannot be prevented. So it's a counter spell, but turns the effect into gaining life points. Or each caster places all beasties into their chapter except for one beastie they control. So you either counter spell or bounce every little guy back to your hand into your opponent's hand. Except for one guy. Pretty good. Oh, we have a foil. We have a foil. Oh, there's a foil Copenhagen Devil. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Very shiny. Very shiny guy. Very shiny guy. Shocking Maul. Yeah. He's not a bad card, though. So, okay. I mean, I'll take it. And we got an Alaskan Ice Monster. So that's 5 foils. So we have a chance for either 3 more or up to a total of 8. So 13 more, or we get 3 more or 13 more. Another Alaskan Ice Monster. Muse tokens. Meteor Shower. Carnival. And a Water Aura. Okay, before the next ad break. Here you go, Phobos. Here's my Dark Ritual. Copy of Dark Ritual. From the manga. Yeah, I don't know if this is the original artwork. I have no idea. It's the art they depicted in the manga. But yeah, it's very fun. Okay. So we're back to Demon Guy. Man, this box is throwing me off. All right. So let's see if we can pull any Okay. Go get some food, Phobos. You deserve some food. And some water. Drink some water. You probably won't. All right. Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're gonna start and then take a break during the ad break. We'll see if we get this pack in 50 seconds. All right, we have appendix, ectoplasm, Rocky Mountain barking spider. Actually, a very good card. Well, situationally very good. Dark Fortune. Excuse me. Another ice worm. The World. Another foil. Okay, back to back foils. This one is a foil mediums crystal eye. So we've already pulled 2 crystal eyes. But they were regular. They were non-foil. So there's another foil. Okay. And awesome. This is one I was looking for. I only have 2 of these. Now I have 3. Awesome. This card has a lot of text. The ad break starts any second now. I'm going to read this card and we'll move on. Cost 1 lightning and 1 cosmic, 30 life points. And when this beastie is removed from the arena, so when it dies or through other means, all pages under this beastie are returned to the arena under its owner's control, fatigued, tapped. And on on contract, you may pay 1 lightning aura to create a Cisco robot token, 40 life points, lightning beastie with a 40 damage attack, and its attack is retrieve the specimen, inflicts confusion and 30 damage. After resolving combat, if the original target of the attack has an aura cost of 1 or less, place that beastie under this beastie. So, there is another card that takes beasties and puts it under them, but it only did that once, and it can only do it once. This one just steals your opponent's little guys and makes tokens on contract. A pretty sizable token, 40 life points, 40 damage. Not as big of a token as the die book box, but still pretty big. Still very big. Big token, desert, crashed. Okay, and a light aura. I can't remember. I think they didn't. Did they make forest aura art for this set? I'm sure they did. We have yet to pull one though. We have yet to pull one. There's the ad break. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about the burp. Sorry. When did we hit 700? When did we hit 973 followers? When did we hit that? All right, another demon pack, and then we're back to the spirit bird looking guy. See if we pull more of him. Oh. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 foils. So could be that we only pull 2 more. If we were gonna pull 18, we should be starting to see more. But we've been pulling foils out of the demon guy packs and the black dog packs. So those ones seem to be the ones with foils in them. So the next handful of packs, next to after this one should, if these next 2 packs after this one, after this pack, if they have foils in it, then I am off, way off. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping this is an 18 foil pack. When we opened the Nightfall booster box for my birthday, that had 18 foils in. So that was a pretty good box. Good. I would just like more foil beastie cards rather than artifacts. I would like those. Those are more exciting to me anyway. I highly doubt. Welcome back from the ad break. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you. I highly doubt we'll pull one of the Hateful Eight. They have ridiculously terrible pull rates. Like terrible pull rates. If we pull one, I don't know if I'll recognize it as a Hateful Eight, but that'd be really exciting. We'll see. We'll see. Their pull rates are terrible, though. All right. This is another Demon Guy pack. We have a Burned Cross Ghost, Green Thing, He Shall Divination, Talking Board, a Boojum. I love Boojum. Um, he's a Sasquatch, and when he's summoned, he makes little uh, jug tokens, and then you search your deck for your mana rocks, put them under the jug tokens, and when the jug tokens are destroyed, um, you get to play your mana rocks for free. So it's a tutor for your mana rocks, but a little delayed. Yeah. Any caster may attack or destroy it as well for the jug token itself. It's a very good card. Very good ramp guy. Very good for ramping. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. Oh no, there's a nasty crease on it. Oh no. Oh no. You guys see that? There's just a nasty crease on this guy. It is foil though, so I don't really care. I'm gonna play with it. So, but this is Wingok. It's the guy, the moth on the pack art. On some packs, I have 2 of these, so I'll take it. Costs 1 dark, 1 spirit, or 10 life points. As the flying and spirit trait, so it's very hard to hit packs, or block. If an opposing beastie with a sleep indicator is targeted or damaged by an attack from beastie bloodsucker, do not remove sleep indicators and resolve attacks from that opposing beastie. Cool. Or yeah, so that's very good. That's a very good effect. That's good for that's good. That's a pretty good control effect. Because there's a spirit spell called Morpheus that puts a creature to so, and the creatures with sleep wake up after being attacked. That's the only time they wake up. And Wingard keeps them asleep and makes it so their attacks don't go through when they're attacked and when they hit back at their attacker. Very good. And they put guys to sleep themselves. Their attack is Midnight's Fangs for 10 damage, inflicts 1 sleep. The coin flip for sleep on this attack is automatically heads. Beastie Bloodsuckers deal plus 10 damage until the end of this turn. Very good in a Bloodsuckers deck. And they themselves keep sleep. Very, very good. They only have 10 HP though. So that's probably why you can't. So they'd be hitting back. They'd be hit back and then put to sleep. So I'd have to read them as to how that interaction would happen. But man, it's got that nasty crease on the top for some reason. All right, that's our 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th foil, and we have another orb. Another orb. Spirit token, Pumpkin Town, and another light aura. So I'll take a foil Wingok. Sure. All right. We have the next 2 packs are this guy, so we shouldn't have foils in these packs. We shouldn't. And if the pattern continues for the rest of the box, the demon guy and the black dog pack should have. If we have if we have a box with more than 8 foils in it. If this has a foil in it, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay. Come on. Focus. Focus. There we go. Okay. Burned Ghost. Another diebook box. Yet we have yet to pull a diebook token. Hoping to get a couple. I don't have many of that token. Another not deer. Materialize. Uh, only have 2 in your deck. Place a solidity counter on all beasties in the arena. All beasties with a solidity counter in the arena lose and cannot gain spirit. So it's spirit hate. Very good card. Very good card, especially sealed in this. If you're playing like MetaZoo Draft for some reason, with Seance cards, there's so many spirits in this set. Playing this card is like a no-brainer. It's so good. Proving spirit, amazing. Another element, 115. Hag of Detroit. The World, I think. Reverse. Yep. A reverse draft possum. I'm going to set that to the side of draft. And the Wingok. So I have a playset of Wingok now. I should. For sure. Egg token, Christmas Eve, or dusk. So it's the same thing as the Halloween town. It makes it the month of December, and you solve Christmas things. Christmas fourth walls. Dark or card. All right, no foil, so the pattern remains. The pattern remains. All right, I'm happy so far. We got some foils, and we pulled some rares that I need more of to. Good. Clairvoyance. Diebook box. And card slot. Wow, scorched pages. Third Eye Man. First time seeing him. Right? What does he do? Oh, he's the guy that makes the investigating policeman. And his attack is Catacomb Run for 10 damage. If you have a visible third eye, you may place up to 3 pages in an opposing caster's limbo or cemetery to their after. Another disbanding energy. Oop, was that foil? Sackabilly. Wheel of Fortune. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, there's our 8th foil. 4, 7, 8. Yeah, this is our 8th foil. So we'll see if we pull more. I am so confused. It's a foil Alaskan ice monster. This is my first foil Alaskan ice monster. I have plenty of these guys, but only one in foil. I guess I'll put him in my fish deck. Thank you for the redeems, DJ. Thank you. And have a glacial demon. We'll a playset of them now. Box. Investigating policeman token. Island Terra. I think that's supposed to be Alcatraz. Maybe. A Flame Aura. First time seeing Flame Aura in this box. One of my favorite Flame Aura artworks. It's just real cool. Sorry if that lost focus there. Camera lost focus. Thank you for the redeems, DJ. Thank you. How was your Christmas? Did anything good? I'm sure you did. Stretch. Okay, so we're back to 2 black dog packs. So if these have foils in them, then we know we're getting more foils in this box. If they don't, we still don't know because that last pack was not a black dog or a demon. It had a foil in it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So this box is definitely not mapped. Or if it was a mapped case, they still sold this box that had foils in them. So we'll see. But we pulled 8 foils, so Yeah, there's a chance to get more. But we just gotta open them and we'll find out. Okay. Starting with a Colorado Springs Elf EVP Sky Burial. The Lovers. I didn't do it this time. The Lovers, Dreamers, and Me. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Into our uncommons, we have a Bolt of Life. First time seeing this one, I think. That's a gnome guy. Either a gnome or a goblin. Um, send a non-token beast you a spirit you control to the afterlife. Place a lightning beast with an aura cost equal to or less than the beast sent to the afterlife into the arena. I'm guessing from your hand. So you could cheat out a Quetzalcoatlus this way, or potentially a Splinter Cat or Copenhagen Devil Lightning Beast. Not too bad. That's not bad. Um, Especially if you want to get stuff into your afterlife or get your engine. Magic Scarecrow. First time seeing this card box. 1 light aura, 50 life point artifact. Well, it's in the arena. Beastie Scarecrows have plus 10 life points or plus 10 attack damage. Its ability is Sticks and Hay. Search your spellbook for a page with an aura cost of 1 or less in the tribe Scarecrow and place it into the arena fatigued. This artifact does not awaken at the start of your next turn. So far, I don't think there's too many Scarecrow creatures. The stick guy that we looked at earlier, like an hour ago, he's a Scarecrow, so you could search your deck for him. But I guess they were probably intending to maybe print more Scarecrow cards. All right, so we have a reverse rare. Okay, Chalk Swamp Sunken Skeletons. What can you have? 5. So I think I have a playset now. I've pulled a full hollow one. Okay, cool. I'll set that to the side. Card is oddly curved. A Reaper's Crown, very good because it's a dark and spirit mana rock. I need more of these. I need more. John King Materialized token. Bonaventure Cemetery. Or in a spirit aura. So a reverse rare and a regular rare. Oops, just turned my Xbox on. That Black Dog pack did not have a hollow in it, so the pattern did not continue. So, all right. If we pull another foil, we have maybe. Oh, we might be halfway through the box now. I said we were half through earlier. We're halfway. We were not halfway through at that point. We might be now. Another circle of sea salt. Another ectoplasmic sludge. Another Rocky Mountain barking spider. Third Eye Man. The Mint Worm. Fetish Artifact. Common. Kind Ghost. A reverse green thing. And a Houdini's hat. And a rock that generates 1 light and 1 spirit aura. Side stone token. The Boojum in MetaZoo, it's a Sasquatch creature. Its creature type is Sasquatch. But the real Boojum, or the supposedly real Boojum, or like old man in the hermit that lives in the woods, that likes shiny rocks and pretty women. And there's a story that a lady staying in a hotel in town was bathing in the river, and caught Boojum staring at her and fell in love with Boojum and left everything to live with Boojum in the woods. And but Boojum still likes shiny rocks, so he would leave the cave or whatever to go look for rocks. A uh, Wingok pack. And she would get lonely, so she would leave the cave or house or whatever to go search for him. So she would make a hooting sound, and Boojum would respond with his hooting sound. They would go do this back and forth, Marco Polo, to find each other. And supposedly, that's where the phrase "hootenanny" came from. And in the town, there's a brewery that makes rum or whatever, uh, called Hootenanny. Um, so I guess that's where they got the rum thing from for the MetaZoo card, which is pretty cool. It's fun. First time seeing this guy. This is Boat Hound. Costs 1 dark and 1 water aura. It's beastie vehicle. Um, so Martian bees would steal this thing. And what does he do? Anything good? If a boater ship is within eyesight once per turn, you may contract a beast named Boathound from your limbo. Okay. So if they end up going to your limbo, get them back. And then at the start of each turn, artifact touching this beastie loses all effect text until this beastie leaves the arena. Okay. And then Midnight Munch for 25 damage. If a basic nighttime terror is in the arena, this attack deals double damage to artifacts, and so you'd have to play him on your opponent's side of the board or whatever, or move him through other means, which there are other ways to do after off, I think. Goofus Bird, another Rocky Mountain barking spider, the moon, second times card in our uncommons, disbanding energy, roll of spirit control. Power. Is this another Manchuck skeletons? It is, but it's foil. Okay. That means we're getting 18 foils, or maybe less. Maybe less, but we have another foil, so that means we're not done with foils. So that's encouraging. That's very exciting. Foil Manchuck. Definitely have a playset. Have Houdini's hat. I have another playset of Houdini's hat now. Schmooze token, Trick or Treat Town, and Water. This is one of my favorites too. Aura cards in this set go pretty. They're pretty nice. All right, another Wingok pack. So that Wingok pack had a. Is the pattern changing again? And Wingok and the demon bird guy are gonna have the foils instead of the demon fire demon and the dog. Okay, yeah, that's 9 foils. I'd put them up here, but the camera would like focusing on them. We'll go over them at the. Okay, we're starting with another appendix. DC the Demon Cat. This is also a dark spirit beast. There's a ton of these of this color combo in this set. A ton of it. If you're playing in Washington D.C., this page gains fleet, so haste. Unlucky is its power. You may activate this power at any time. If this beastie has no meow counters, choose the next result of an opposing caster's die roll or coin flip this turn. Place a meow counter on this. So you get to choose the result of a coin or die roll, coin flip or die roll. So that's pretty good. Because there's cards like Lucky Potion that let you re-roll a die, or maybe you use the result as well. So that's pretty good. That alone's pretty good. And this attack is scratching pages for 10 damage, inflicts scared. If this attack damaged the caster, that caster sends the top page of their spellbook to the afterlife. Another card that stacks stuff in the afterlife. Yeah, there's Stickman of Clark County. He's a scarecrow. Not second. Wazooey Man, another Wazooey Man. Into our uncommons, another Chippy Babe. Fireship. The World. Reverse is Frost. Okay. Rare. I have plenty of these late. This card too. But it's our first time seeing one, this pack, this box. Lady of the Lake. You only need 2 for a playset. She costs 1 water and 2 spirit. So she's the same colors as the main skeletons. She has spirit. If you are wearing a pink dress, this beastie loses spirit. If this beastie is damaged by a water page, this effect is removed until the end of this turn. Drowning quote unquote accident is her power. You may activate this power at any time, fatigue target beastie, and inflict with scared. Drawing a breath is her attack for 40 damage, inflicts scared, and lets you draw 1 card. So she's not too bad. But if you're wearing a pink dress, she loses spirit. Hit by a water attack. Doesn't matter if you're wearing. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to set her to the side because I'm not sure how many of her I have. I should have. There's a diebuck token. That's what the diebuck looks like. This big ghost thing with skeleton hands. There's blood coming out of the wall back there. So cool. Got to get more of those. Island Terra and Lightning Aura. Hi Ursa! How you doing? Has it been long? I think you rated me like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So that was after we ended stream. That's too long. I see. I hope you had a good Christmas, Ursa. Good holiday week. There we go. Please go follow Ursa. He's a fellow bear. He's very sweet. He does lots of stuff. I haven't been able to catch his stream, but I think Ursa's plays Woowa. I think it's people call it Woowa. I think. Okay, we're definitely over halfway through the box. All right, the next pack is the demon guy. See if we get a foil out of this one. We didn't out of the last one, but the wing off pack. So next year, let's go. You're debuting next year? That's so exciting. That's so exciting. So if you've been here for a while, like a long time, Ursa's the reason we did a Monster Girl cuddle ability. We ranked Monster Girls based on how cuddly they are. Because Ursa did earlier that night, Ursa did a Monster Girl Smasher Pass and put Dula Hands in like D tier or C tier. I was like, this cannot stand. So I did a ranked Monster Girls based on how cuddly they are. So most ranked above B. Yeah. Could not stand for this Could not stand for the Dullahan Lander. Anyway, they're good, but not S tier. I mean, they are just a lady, but her head is detached. But I don't remember if I put them in. Probably did. All right. We're starting the pack with a Burning Effigies. This card's actually really good. Um, it makes tokens that do damage, 25 damage to your opponent every turn. Where's the pizzazz? You can spoon her head while she spoons you. That's the pizzazz. That's the pizzazz. Um, a locked contract. Have we seen this yet? Do not resolve any contract effects on a beast. So it stops any ETB effects on a beast. You can have 3 cost 2. I think there's a tarot card. One of the tarot cards. Um, I don't know. It's probably good in like a starter deck. Another Scribe by Fire. Mince Pie Martian. You're playing Mass Effect. Let's go. Just the first Mass Effect. We played through the Legendary collection or whatever it was called last year. Those were great. This TCG looks so good. Well, this is MetaZoo. I've ranted. I have like a monthly quota of doing a MetaZoo rant once a month. This game is dead. At least this iteration of it is. Um, the company went defunct and then got bought out by a group of people. They developed a new game with new cards. I have not played it or own any of the cards. I've watched openings of it, and it just doesn't hit the same. But yeah, this is MetaZoo. You play as casters or wizards, and your deck is your spell book, and your hand is called your chapter, and individual cards are called pages. So it's like you're a wizard going through your spell book and using your knowledge, the knowledge in your book to cast spells and things. And you summon cryptids. The beasties are all cryptids. Mothman, Bigfoot, more obscure guys. This is Babe, the big blue ox. And it's called MetaZoo because uh, it breaks the fourth wall. Whoops. The fourth wall effects are denoted on cards by this little star symbol. So, Babe's attack is Cold Kick for 10 damage. And so if you moo, you inflict another target. You inflict target beastie with 2 frostbite count. So, stuff like that. There's a Jackalope card that can't attack if there's a drink of water in play. There's one that does stuff if you're playing in an area known for wildfires. There's a bunch of effects that only happen during like October or Halloween or between 3 and 4 a.m. in this set. Stuff like that. Fetish artifact. Tommy Knocker. This is the first time seeing a Tommy Knocker in this box. Tommy Knocker is a spirit and earth beastie. It has the spirit trait, and if you are within 5 miles of a mine, this beastie gains haste, or fleet, as it's called in MetaZoo. So it comes in untapped. Mischief, unequip target equip artifact, and equip it to target beastie or artifact in the arena. If that beastie or artifact is not a valid target, destroy that artifact. So you can use this power to unequip your opponent's artifacts and equip it to invalid targets to destroy them. So that's pretty good, actually. Nice artifact hate there. Come on, focus. Focus, you were doing so good. Come on. Come on. All right. Pick it up and okay. Its attack is knock for 40. Makes sense. The name makes sense. Increase all Karen counters by 1. This attack deals plus 10 damage for every other tummy knocker that attacked this. So it synergizes with giraffe possums, the Karen artifact. We have a reverse foil Reaper's Crown. Good. I need more of these. They're good mana rocks. And another Wingok. I definitely have a playset of Wingoks, which is very exciting. Wingok's a very good card. We have a Bone Token, Witch's Cabin, our first time card. Will this card's in the arena once per turn if the active caster controls a beastie witch or a beastie with witch or witches in their. They may cackle maniacally to contract a dark artifact or a cost of 1 or higher from. It gets you artifacts out of your witches. The witch's broom is an artifact. Um, it's 5 or more, or one or higher. Okay. So you couldn't get your mana rocks with that. It costs. All right. Another flaming demon pack. We've got to pull him. I have plenty of them, but we've got to pull a copy of him. So we'll see if we pull more hollows. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So if this is an 18 foil box, we'll be seeing them more often. If not, it might just be an odd number, and that's fine too. Still, I doubt we'll pull a Hateful Eight, a member of the Hateful Eight, but we'll see. The pull rates are atrocious. Another Alaskan platypus, giraffe possum, 2 of my favorite artworks in the set. Platypus is so cute. All right, Scorched Pages, Third Eye Man, All Hallows Eve, into our uncommons. Frightful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. She's very good in trap heavy decks, because she redirects attacks to your creatures with traps under them. She is like essential for any deck that plays traps heavily. She's very good. Essential to make traps playable really at all. Another Tommy Knocker. Our reverse is a Chibi Salem's Witches. Our rare is another Edgar Casey. You can have 2 per spellbook, so pull the play set. It should have a handful of playsets of him already. Burning Effigy Token, Bonaventure Cemetery, Lightning. How fun. So we have more of these guys, and lately it's swapped to having these guys with foils in them. So let's see if we get one. Let's see if we pull one. There's a special aura page in that. I don't know what it does, but its pull rates are terrible, just atrocious. There's a video of a guy that opened 180 seance boxes to look at how mappable they are, and he pulled 1 copy in 180 boxes. It's just, yeah. That would be really exciting though. Whoops. Burning Effigies, Ectoplasm, Not Deer, Wind Tosser, Black Helicopter, Magic Scarecrow, The Kind Ghost, Reverse Human Cat, and our rare is another Planchette. Photography Token, Witch's Cabin, Water. Do you play TCGs, Ursa? You play trading card games? Sorry, Judd. Alright, here's another one. That did not have a foil in it, so let's see here. It's Bay Rum. Second time seeing card. The stack of cards is getting tall now. Habitat. Stickman of Clark County, the country. Serialize. Yeah, pull the playset of that. Demonic Evocation. This is the tutor card that lets you tutor for any demon monster. And a Hell's Gate Pact. Good card. Ghost Forest. Orange Eyes. I think this is a foil or reverse. Our reverse is Stickman of Clark County. That is like the worst reverse ever. Like it's so skitty. But it's a reverse. And our rare is a Heat Lightning Orb, another orb. By the way, it's been a bit since we've seen an orb. City of Spirits, first seeing this one. Well, this is in the arena at the start of each turn after start of turn steps. The active caster may pay 2 of any aura to create a ghoul token. 25 life point, beast, 25 damage attack with a base aura type equal to one of the auras paid. So it's like the skeleton, it's like the cemetery card. This this has lots of tokens, lots of cards that make tokens. All right, we're back to we're in the last uh 8 packs, I think. This is a Black Dog pack. Let's see if there's a foil in here. We might be done with foils though. Start with a Cairn. A diebook box. Not dear. Doom effigy. First time seeing this card. You may contract this page at any time. Nullify any page effect that requires a caster to place their chapter into their cemetery. So that nullifies Wheel of Fortune, for sure. And New Year's New Beginnings. So that's cool. New Year's New Beginnings is basically a Professor Oak where all players pitch their hand, draw a fresh new. All opposing casters bookmark one less page from page effects until the end of the next. It's draw engine hate. Gotta love it. Another Black Dog of the Hanging Hills. Out of the Black Dog of Hanging Hills pack. Like that his tail is very cute. Permanent Possession. The World, I think. Well, that. Another Manchok Skeletons. Okay, in reverse. That's 2 first Manchok skeletons. Another Cisco Grove entities. Okay. I have a playset now. I already had 2. Cool. I'm glad we got that. A photograph token, Lightning Storm Terra, the Flame Aura. Alright. Their Black Dog pack. No foil. We won't be done. We might be done with foils unless the Wing Ox have foils for us. Bay Rum. Locked Contract. Seashell Divination. Mince Pine Martian. Boojum. Oh, sorry, that's out of focus. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sackabilly. Oops. The table. There we go. Wheel of Fortune. And we have another foil Alaskan ice monster. Okay. Well, we're not done with foils yet, I guess. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So it could be an 18 foil box, and the next last handful of packs will have foils in them. This box is so weird. But there's a foil. Cool. I can put one in my deck, and then this one in, or a handful in the draft queue. Cool. And a regular non-foil rare and truck swamp. We've pulled so many of these things. So many of them. I mean, you do need 5. So maybe now that I have a playset of them, I can maybe try remaking truck swamp deck. Yeah, I'll try that. All right. We're down to the last 6. We have 2 Wingok packs. This is the first of the 2. Pack 6. Or, yeah. Yep. All right. See. So the Wingok pack had. No. This is a Wingok. What's the one we opened before that? Black Dog? Pink. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't think it matters. That's probably our last foil, but we'll see. UB Salem's Witches, Playbook Box, No Ghost, is Blight, Fireship, Gargoyles, Reverse Who Can't. Okay, and a Glacial Deep. Fun, fun, fun. Burning Effigy token. Spot. Oh, a Frost Aura. Yippee! First one we pulled out of the box. All right. Ooh. Pack number 2. The collation of this box is so weird. So weird. All right. All right. Excuse me. Another Burning Effigies. Goofus Bird. Scorched Pages. Wazooie Man. Dark Fortune. Ghost Forest. The Tower. Versus a Not Deer. And okay. We pulled another Splinter Cat, so I have a playset of Splinter Cat now. Awesome. Awesome. Muse token. Harvest Moon, our first time seeing it. It's a full moon Terra. Once per turn, when a beastie with Bloodsucker destroys an opposing beast, the controller of that beast moves spirit from the target beast. Okay. Spirit Hate. Okay. No foil. But we got a rare I wanted, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Only thing now is just more foils, please, box. Pretty please. We've been going for almost 3 hours. All right. I kind of lost track of time. A Boat Hound. Habitat. Scorched Pages. These cards are Minced Pie Martian. Into our uncommons now. Element 115. Fireship of Fireship. Token Plasm Pool. I'm gonna set that to the side because I have a deck that Don't know if it's because I don't. Okay. We're not done with foils. Okay, does that mean we're getting 18? 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11. No, because there's only 3 packs left. So we at most are getting 14. Okay, we're not getting 18. We're not getting 18. But that's a foil basket ogress. That's cool. It's a foil. Another bad chunk of swamp skeletons. Why? Why? Alright. Bone token. Materi. Alright. So that one had a foil. Let's see if this one does too. And then the last 2 packs are the spirit demon bird thing. Alright. Clairvoyance. Kissy Bug. First time seeing Kissy Bug. Whoops. I pulled the camera back. First time seeing Kissy Bug this. I don't know if I have a playset of Kissy Bug. So, there we go. Plus 1 forest, 1 night aura, 50 life points, has flying and the crit trait 6 mana, 10 damage, 10 damage bonus from forest, and its ability is its power is blind love. Tap it. You may use this power at any time if you make kissing sounds. This beastie loses flying until the end of the next turn. Target opposing caster cannot target a beastie named Kissy Bug with an attack until the end of the turn. Love Bite for 15 damage. If a beastie is damaged from this beastie's attack, that beastie cannot target a Kissy Bug with an attack until the end of the next. Okay. Cool. Forged Pages. We've seen that card so many times. The Hierophant. Who are uncommons. Yep. Disbanding inner. There's Spiteful Mermaid. Gargoyle. And this is our foil. Reverse. Oh, why we pulled so many skeletons? We've pulled so many. So many skeletons. Another glacial demon. Okay. Stone jug token. Ocean. Water aura. Okay. So we're down to our last 2 packs. Our last 2. On the left. On the right. Man, my phone is having troubles staying connected to chat. Are you guys having trouble staying connected to chat? My phone. Which having issues. Burning effigies. Again. EVP. Sam's backpack. Have we seen this? I have. I don't know if we've seen. If any page with Sam's in its name is touching this artifact and is targeted for an attack, this artifact becomes the target of the attack instead. It has 65 life points. Yep, a handful of attacks. Its ability is Handy Sam. Search your spellbook for an artifact or spell with Sam's in its place it in. Tutor as Dewey Man. Our uncommons, Blood Grimoire. Well, a vial of fake blood is within eyesight. Beasties you control with Bloodsucker gain the effect Arena. Damage dealt by this beastie also recover the same amount of life points to the controller of this effect. Is not. Blood Boon is its power. You lose 50 life points. All beastie bloodsuckers gain 20 life points until the start of your next. Okay. Voice cracked there. Sorry. Another Martian bees. Empress. And a reverse Tommy Knocker. And another Houdini's hat. Puppet token. I'm seeing that. Ocean Terra. And the lightning orb. Alright. So this is our last chance for a foil. One of the Hateful Eight. Alright. If there was nothing in that pack, there's nothing in this. Another Splinter Cat would be cool. More Martian bees, because I need more. Hold 3? Alright. Burned Cross Ghost. Locked Contract. Sky Burial. Walking Board. Disbanding Energy. Finish Artifact. Fool. Alright. We got a reverse medium's crystal eye. And a Reaper. 2 mana rocks. Love mana rocks. Oh. I think the Twitch app is just having problems. It stopped counting the uptime at 4:50. Maybe that's why I lost track of time. Did the stream die? No. It's just the mobile app is being dumb. Okay. Thank you, Twitch app. We love you. Bone token. Winter Terra. And the Cosmic Aura. Okay. Well, we got how many foils? Yes. We got some repeats. We got more than 8, which I'm happy about. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11. We got 11. So more than 8, but not 18. Here's the foil recap. Got a Basket Ogress, an Alaskan Ice Monster, Manchok Swamp Sunken Skeletons, another Alaskan Ice Monster, a Wingok with really nasty crease on it, a foil medium's crystal eye, Copenhagen Devil, Splinter Cat, Planchette, 2 orbs, Jagged Peaks orb and a Heat Lightning orb. All right, so overall, I think this box was good. At least for me. We didn't pull anything crazy, but the pull rates in this set are just atrocious, so I wasn't counting on it. We pulled a ton of Manchok's. How many sunken skeletons? I'd probably put some more in the stack of cards and not over here, but we do 4, 5, and then the foil one. We pulled like a decent chunk of the box. The rares were all Manchok Sunken Skeletons. And we pulled 3 reverse foil Manchok Sunken. I guess I'll have to look into building the Swamp Princess deck now. So, yeah. So the skeletons, what they do, we have an ad break in about 50 seconds. I'm just gonna go sometime after the ad break and then we'll raid out. Um, so its power is Trinity Summoning. If a skull is within eyesight, you destroy 3 beasties named Manchok Sunken Skeletons, Sunken Manchok Swamp Sunken Skeletons, and then you control to place a beastie named Manchok Swamp Priestess. Oh, it's Priestess. Okay. Yeah, I think my phone's just having problems staying connected to the Wi-Fi for some reason. Being in this particular corner of my room. Anyway, uh, so you sacrifice 3 skeletons to tutor out your swamp priestess. Um, basically anywhere. Your spellbook, limbo, cemetery, afterlife. So that's your deck, and then all 3 different graveyards, and then or your hand. You get to play the priestess. Contract a beast named Manchuk Swamp Sunken Skeletons from your limbo or spellbook. The reinforcement attack. Sacrifice your skeletons. You attack with your skeletons. Get them back from limbo, from the graveyard. Attack 3 more to get your priestess back. So as long as you have 1 skeleton, you can get 1 more. All of them back. Priestess back. Now that I have a playset of them, I think I only had 4 before. I think. I might try to make deck. Priestess does stuff with zombies. The Priestess is from a completely separate set. It's actually from the base set's release event decks, which was you got one of 5 random structure starter decks in 3 packs. They were made for tournaments. And Priestess, not Priestess, the foils. One of the decks that you could pull. I have one. I don't know where she is. Big cardboard box cards. One of them. Yeah, that was the box. 11 foils. It's not too bad. This box wasn't as good as our Nightfall box in terms of how many foils we got, but I got a playset of Wingok. I have a playset of Splinter Cat. I have a playset of now. I got 2 foil Alaskan ice monsters. One, I can put one in my fish deck and another in my draft cube. We have maybe a playset of Basket Ogress. And the foil Copenhagen Devil can go in the draft cube as well. So I have, excuse me, I have some sorting to do. And yeah, I have some sorting to do. So let me see if I'm watching it. Okay. So me and the boys we want to do a white elephant gift exchange. So my gift is going to be like 10 pounds of bulk MetaZoo cards. So I I went through all my bulk earlier this year and took out all the bulk and kept like 3 to 4 playsets of every card, unless the card is like 10 per spellbook. If the card itself is like 10 for a playset, I only kept like 1 or 2 playsets of. Um, so I think most of these commons and uncommons can just go in the bins with my sorted out bulk, and then I need to look through the rares to see if I have enough playsets of those. So yeah. I might have enough Munchak Sunken Skeletons to put in bulk bin. Yeah, so cool. Cool. I'm excited. It was fun. That was fun. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see who the heck is live and right out. So tomorrow, my friends want to do the White Elephant gift exchange tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. So we'll have to delay Sega Saturday yet again. All right. Let's see who's live. We have Jiro. Um, let's see. We have someone we haven't seen in a while. Oh, Raven is live. Um, here. Uh, and then on Sundays, Handcam stream, I have a Mega Block set that I got for Christmas that we're going to build. Um, so we'll see if we can do that in 2 hour and a half, 2.5 hour stream. We'll see. Oh, Terra Mothbear is live. We have. I don't know if we've rated them. I think I guided Sucrose over there. He's doing a. He's doing a Pokemon Smash Pass. Or Raven is playing Dread Delusion. I don't know if we've been able to raid Terramoth Bear. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Oh, there's numbers. Okay. There we go. He's doing a Pokemon Smasher Pass, so maybe a little unsay so, but I wouldn't call our stream say so. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go find a snack and then sort out these cards. And I will see you all tomorrow. Hi Ursus. We opened some cards. Um, we opened some cards. Here's the stack of all the bulk that I set to the side. It is pretty tall. The 5 will be on Sunday if you want to redeem that. But yeah, 11 foils and a sizable amount of rare reverse foil rares. So most of them being the Sunken Skeletons. Yeah, lots of bulk cards for me to sort through. Need to look at my playsets of my archived playsets of rares from this set. See if I need to keep them or not. But yeah, please be nice to Terramoth Bear. He's a fellow bear. He's doing a Pokemon Smasher Pass. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know yet. Good night, guys. I love you all very much. Bye bye.